Hello guys, today I will be talking about memory prefixes in computers and other electronic devices. I will be covering what memory is, what prefixes stand for, how to calculate them, and how they are used in everyday technology. Okay, let's start with the basics of computer memory. Computers are built to recognize code as their language. Everything from text and documents to pictures and videos are recognized as a series of zeros and ones representing on and off. Each 0 or 1 represents a bit of memory. This is called binary numeric code. 8 zeros or ones make up a byte of memory. There are 4 distinct prefixes that are used when identifying memory. These 4 are kilo, mega, giga, and tera, going from smallest to largest. A kilo represents 1,000, a mega represents 1,000,000, a giga a billion, and tera a trillion. So how much is each prefix worth? Well, memory in computers is coded in base 2. To put it simply, 1 kilobyte is the same thing as exactly 1024 bytes. This system is the same as you get larger in prefix, meaning each prefix is worth 1024 of the previous prefix. So 1 megabyte is worth 1024 kilobytes, 1 gigabyte is worth 1024 megabytes, and 1 terabyte is worth 1024 gigabytes. Naturally, this means, for example, that 100 megabytes is going to be worth more than 100 kilobytes. Now let's talk math. What if you want to find out how many megabytes are in 60 gigabytes, or how many kilobytes are in 150 megabytes? Well, this may seem hard to visualize or calculate, but it's actually pretty simple. For example, if a document takes up 3072 kilobytes of memory, and you want to find out how much megabytes that is, you simply divide the number of kilobytes, in this case 3074, by 1024. This gives you exactly 3 megabytes. So 3072 kilobytes of memory can be converted to 3 megabytes. This works both ways. So if you want to find out how much kilobytes are in 3 megabytes, you multiply 3 by 1024. This will give you 3072 kilobytes. So as you can see, memory isn't all that complicated. It's just a bunch of number crunching. So you're probably sitting there watching this video on a smartphone, tablet, or computer. Kind of obvious, as you need the internet to be watching me explain all this. Unless you downloaded this video, which I applaud you, because that takes up memory that you could probably use for other things. Well, as you know, when you brought it, your device has a hard drive that contains a fixed amount of memory storage. For example, your smartphone may have anywhere from 16 to 120 gigabytes of memory. You probably also know that the price of the phone increases with the amount of memory. Well, the more memory you have, the more you can store and do with your phone and device. Everything from Word documents, pictures and videos, and applications all take up specific amounts of memory. Don't forget that most, if not all, apps these days have patches and updates that take up even more memory. So what if you want to figure out how much memory you have on your computer? So when you want to check the memory on your computer, you just want to go to your files here, click on that, and you're going to click on my PC, and then you'll see right here that how much memory you have. I have a lot of memory on my computer, so I have around 900 gigabytes left to use. And yeah, it's going to be different on a Mac, but for Windows, that's generally how you're going to check it on your computer. Computers and smartphones are only some of the devices that we use every day that require memory to function. Remember that memory is powerful. The more memory you have, the more freedom to do what you want in terms of downloads. What is great about today's technology is that more and more can be stored in smaller amounts of space.